Aloha, Leialoha, Rocky Kaluhiwa. I come from the Heʻeia Hapua. Moko o Kakuieva, moko o ka Kolaupoko, ili Heʻeia Kea. Actually, I think I was born into it with Hawaiian Civic Clubs, but it started with the building of the nuclear power plant. Well, actually, the plans for the building of the nuclear power plant in Hawaii. First nuclear power plant to be built in Hawaii was designated for Heʻeia Kea, where I lived. And the thought of just having a nuclear power plant in my head, I was thinking nuclear. And the first thing you think about is the bombing of Japan and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm assuming I'm a paddler. My grandchildren are brought up in this Wilavaya, and I went to one of the meetings and they said they needed to build it in Heʻeia Kea because of the waters, the coolant of the waters, and that flipped me out. And they needed Heʻeia Kea because of the shape of the valley, that the pollution would not go over the valley. And I didn't believe them. So I rebelled, and we got organized and fought it. And we fought it for 10 years. And from then, we joined forces with Waiahole, Waikani, with the water, and Heʻeia, they called it Heʻeia Meadowlands. They wanted to get rid of the fish pond and all this kind of stuff. And from then on, I just got stuck until today, I'm into actually, how can I say, mālama Heʻeia. Whenever I hear that word Heʻeia, I'm maka'ala. What are they talking about here, Kea? Are they going to do something good for Heʻeia? Or they're going to do something that's not good for Heʻeia? And I'm on top of it. Hawa aloha aina, because I try to malama. I was brought up with their saying, you take care of aina, the aina take care of you. That's okay if your house is ugly, but that aina is important. That aina will be here forever. So you got to make sure that everything that's coming from that aina is taken care of, which is the streams, the water, the streams, the ocean, the land itself. Like how we did with when they wanted to build the fish pond, they wanted to do away with the fish pond, they wanted to make a marina. I saw the plans. And I'm thinking to myself, in ancient time, that was our ice box. They can't take away the ice box. That's our livelihood. And then the lo'i, where they have we're now restoring 400 acres of lo'i. We fought for that because of the fact that we're going to make another Hawaii Kai in there. You cannot do that. My family is just part of having the poi mills there. It was so profitable. That's what, Momona Aina, that was us. And not only that, I come from the Konohiki families. My grandfather was a Konohiki that took care of the streams. I grew up learning that. At a certain time in the day, I got to take my feet out of that stream because I was living up Haiku. And down below the streams, we had farmers living there. And that water was used for their drinking water, their cooking water. So I remember every day after school, we'd play maybe about an hour, and my auntie would come out, and all I have to hear is Leialoha or Malin, and automatically we knew, take your feet out of the water. I think at this point in time, I know we stopped developments. I'm so happy to see that all the developments we stopped they're doing restoration on like the fish pond and the lo'i, and we fought for Heʻeia State Park, and I hope it's now looking at, it's like they're trying to privatize it as their own park. But what I look forward to is what I see what's happening in Heʻeia, and actually it's all over Hawaii right now, is management. And I always talk about the Department of Land and Natural Resources. I have a lot of respect for them, but in return they gotta respect us, because their mission statement is take care of our resources. And right now our resources is so out of hand, so over tourists. I don't have nothing against tourists. I was a tour guide, but it's not managed in the right proper way. Right now the Department of Land and Resources is actually, to me, mismanaging our aina, and they gotta take better care of the aina. Because if our king was alive today, none of this would go on. It would be better managed.